Hello, I'm Fraser. You're watching The Context on BBC News. The White House thinks Ukraine can win this war, and the military aid they're now sending is indicative of Ukraine's growing success. The US Defense Secretary in Poland, after visiting Kyiv, said the ambition is to ensure that Russia has neither the ability nor the means to invade one of its neighbours ever again.
We want to see Russia weakened to the degree that it can't do the kinds of things that it has done in invading Ukraine.
Twitter is sold to the world's richest man for $44 billion. But what does Elon Musk plan to do with it? And the man who was kicked off Twitter, Donald Trump, is held in contempt of court for refusing to produce company documents in a civil investigation in New York. Tonight with The Context, live from Paris, Georgina Wright from the think tank Institute Montaigne, and the Republican strategist Rina Shah is in Washington. Hello, welcome to the programme. The White House view of the war in Ukraine has gone through a complete metamorphosis since Russia invaded. The language has become bolder, the military aid has expanded, and now there's a far more optimistic assessment of Ukraine's prospects after 2 months of fighting. In Poland, after a visit to Kyiv, the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken told reporters that Russia is clearly failing in its war aims and that Ukraine is succeeding. Amid mounting frustration, the Russians hit 5 railway stations in central and western Ukraine today. 5 people killed and another 18 were injured. They're trying to degrade Kyiv's military supply route, but with limited success. And there is more aid coming. Alongside Antony Blinken in Poland, the US Defense Secretary, Lloyd Austin, announced a further $750 million in aid. Suddenly, the Americans are shedding any inhibitions they might have had about supplying Ukraine with the heavy weaponry it needs.